Anger is easy. Control is rare. You say things you don't mean. You ruin moments you can't get back. And afterward, regret. Every time. This video isn't about suppressing your anger. It's about owning it, sharpening it, using it without letting it use you. Here are 7 simple battle-tested strategies grounded in Stoic philosophy to help you control your anger before it controls your life. 1. Slow the body, command the mind. Your body responds to anger before your mind even knows why. Heart rate spikes, shoulders tighten, your jaw clenches. And if you don't interrupt that momentum, you're gone. But the Stoics taught us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The first step isn't to think, it's to breathe. Not shallow, anxious breaths, deep, grounded ones. Breathe from the gut, hold for 4, release for 6. Why? Because breathing reclaims your nervous system. It tells the amygdala, the fear center, you're not in danger. Once the body is calm, the mind can speak clearly. And when the mind speaks clearly, you don't say something you'll regret. That's not weakness, that's discipline. Anyone can explode, but it takes a warrior to pause in the storm and choose reason over rage. Start there, control the body, the rest will follow. 2. Kill the story, starve the flame. Anger lives in the story you tell yourself. He disrespected me, she lied to me, they don't appreciate me. Maybe, maybe not. But once that loop starts, it feeds itself. The Stoics called this fantasia, false impressions, mental images that trigger emotions we treat as facts. The solution? Starve the narrative, drop the assumptions, go cold. What exactly happened? Not why, not how it felt, just the raw, observable facts. The shorter that list gets, the calmer you become. Seneca once wrote, anger always outlasts hurt. You're not replaying the wound, you're replaying the meaning you gave it. And that meaning is a choice. Strip it away. Focus on what's real, not what your ego made up to protect itself. Control the story, and the anger collapses. No fiction, no fire. 3. Expect it, and you won't be shaken. You're not angry because someone disappointed you. You're angry because you expected them not to. But Epictetus said, if you are disturbed, it is not by things, but by your opinion of them. People are unpredictable. Life is unfair. Some folks are rude, selfish, or just plain dumb. Expecting the world to operate by your emotional preferences is a fast track to misery. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, preparing the mind for trouble before it happens. Not out of paranoia, but so they wouldn't be caught off guard. Traffic, annoying emails, a backhanded comment at work. That's not chaos, it's Tuesday. Expect it, welcome it, let it be proof that your discipline works under pressure. When you're mentally ready, you don't take the bait. You move through the day like a man in armor, unbothered, untouchable. 4. Use their fire to forge your steel. Some people exist to provoke you. They thrive on the reaction. You think they're an obstacle, but they're a gift. They're showing you where you're still weak. Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. When someone tries to rile you up, don't mirror them, master them. Turn their outburst into your training ground. Let them yell, let them accuse, let them fume. Your job is not to win the moment, it's to win the war within yourself. Every second you don't react, you grow stronger. Every time you hold your center, you sharpen your edge. So thank them, seriously. They just gave you a chance to practice in real time. They handed you the weight that builds mental muscle. Use it. Forge yourself. No one can take that from you. 5. Move, don't stew. Anger thrives in stillness. Not the peaceful kind, but the stewing, simmering, obsessive kind. The longer you sit there replaying that text, that tone, that look, the more you rot from the inside out. The Stoics believed in the power of right action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. You feel the heat rising. Get up, move, chop wood, clean your kitchen, take a cold shower, walk 6 miles with no headphones, do something useful, When you act, the mind clears, the body grounds, the emotion has somewhere to go. You burn the fuel, not the house. Anger is motion without direction. You give it direction, you take the wheel. So when that pulse rises, don't sit and spiral. Move, sweat, channel, reclaim control. Anger hates movement because movement breaks the spell. 6. Shrink the ego, free the soul. Anger is often pride, dressed as principle. I deserve better. How dare they? But the Stoics saw the ego as a prison. It ties your peace to status, validation, respect, and the second those are threatened, you erupt. But if you lower your sense of entitlement, you raise your power. You can't be insulted by someone who doesn't own your dignity. You can't be humiliated if you don't crave their approval. Epictetus put it plainly, if someone does wrong, it is because they think it right. It is not your concern. You don't need to fight every slight. You don't need to correct every idiot. You don't need to teach every fool a lesson. You're not a mirror, you're a mountain. Let the noise pass below. Kill the ego, not your peace. 7. End it before it escalates. Anger snowballs. What starts as a sharp comment becomes a full-blown argument. What begins as an eye roll ends in shattered trust. You know the pattern. You've lived it. The Stoics weren't passive. They were strategic. They understood that real strength is the power to de-escalate, to stop the spiral before it consumes you. When you feel it rising, cut it off. Withdraw from the room. Don't send the text. Don't make the call. Don't have the last word. The wise man doesn't fear confrontation, but he doesn't chase it either. He lets fools burn themselves out while he watches from a higher place. Seneca warned, "No plague has cost the human race more." That was 2,000 years ago. It's still true. Choose silence over scorched earth. Let the moment die before it kills something permanent. You weren't born to be controlled by anger. You were built to master it. Every man faces heat. It's what you do in the heat that defines who you are. The Stoics didn't promise a life without emotion. They promised a life where emotion serves you, not the other way around. That's what self-mastery is, not perfection, but power. Power rooted in clarity, discipline, and calm under pressure. So start now. Practice the pause. Cut the story. Expect the test. And when it comes, use it. Every spark of anger is a chance to get sharper. If this hit home, subscribe, not for algorithms, for yourself. This channel is here to arm you with what school never taught, how to lead yourself. And check the description for hand-picked tools, books, resources, deeper training. You're not here to get by. You're here to become. Let's get to work.